Council asked Finn's Beach Club to close temporarily due to incomplete permits. Yes, more on beach clubs. And wonder why the roads are in such terrible condition? Oh, due to central government's budget policy, repairs to damaged national roads have been delayed. Yep, no money to fix those roads. Stay tuned for details on these and other stories. Selamat pagi. Welcome to the latest news from Bali in Indonesia. This is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, 2025, and my name is Bruce. And what is the weather like today? Well, so Cap Gomet is already gone, and we didn't have any rain last night. Wow, surprise, surprise. And today, well, it is overcast. I don't know if we're going to get rain or not. There's a little sun out, but not too much. And the ocean is pretty nice, a few waves, but not very rough. And the temperature right now at 9 o'clock in the morning is 29 degrees Celsius. Humidity is all the way up to 82%, so maybe rain. And the wind speed is a gentle 8.4 kilometers per hour, and I expect it to get higher later in the afternoon, as usual. And there are a lot of stories about all the damage around the island and how much money that's costing. Unfortunately, no reports yesterday of any deaths, but houses damaged, temples damaged, flooding, and the usual. Is the weather going to get better now that we are past Chinese New Year? I don't know. I hope so, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's get started with the beach club. Council asked Finn's Beach Club to close temporarily due to incomplete permits. So last week it was Atlas Beach Club that wanted to close temporarily, and now it is Finn's Beach Club. And this one goes back a ways, the problems with Finn's. The Bali Regional People's Representative Council, DPRD, recommended that Finn's Beach Club be temporarily closed. The reason is the club, located in the Barawa Beach area, North Kuta, is considered to have not completed the permits. This emerged during a working meeting with Commission 1 of Bali DPRD at the Bali DPRD office on Thursday. The meeting was also attended by the management of Finn's Beach Club. We recommend temporarily closing activities at Finn's Beach Club while waiting for the resolution from the legal and administrative team, said the chairman of Commission 1 of Bali DPRD. The council also highlighted the fireworks party incident at Finn's Beach Club in October. Remember, that was a while ago. The club drew criticism for holding a fireworks party while Hindus were carrying out a sacred ritual at Barawa Beach. The Bali provincial government has previously issued a written warning to Finns to complete the permits within a 60-day working deadline. However, the club's management has yet to complete the requirements. Wow, way past 60 days. Community director of Finn's Beach Club, Iwayan Asrama, claims that the management is still in the process of completing the permits. According to him, one of the stages that takes a long time is related to the management of the environmental impact analysis, AMDAL. Because we are a foreign investment, PMA, our permits are processed in Jakarta. We cannot yet confirm when it will be completed because we are still waiting for the hearing. And the process is quite long, said Asrama. He then apologized to the Balinese people and explained the facts of the fireworks party, which I've already explained many times. According to him, the incident was purely due to negligence. Same excuse as Atlas had. We also always coordinate with local traditional villages and support communities who carry out traditional ceremonies, he said. Finn's Beach Club, he said, had held the Guru Bendu Paduka ceremony as a form of spiritual apology on Barawa Beach on October 25th. We also have coordinated with the family who held the ceremony and presented Banten as a form of our apology. The management of Finn's Beach Club respects the government's decision and guarantees that it will not fight it. They will submit to the government's decision on whether they're going to close this temporarily. Deputy Chairman of Commission 1 of Bali DPRD, Idewa Nyoman Rai recommended that the management respect the local customs and cultures. He explained the meeting as one of the council's supervisory functions so that similar incidents do not recur. The recommendation from the Bali police actually stated that fireworks should be lit inside the beach club area, not in a public space. I personally forgive the incident, but in the context of religion and culture, we still prioritize customs and traditions, Bakarai said. And at the time, responding to this, the acting governor of Bali said he deeply regretted the occurrence of the fireworks attraction in the middle of a Hindu religious ritual. As the video that has gone viral shows, it's very inappropriate. The development of Balinese tourism as regulated is based on culture, which is unique and attracts tourists to come to Bali, not because of the excitement, such as the fireworks attraction. Really? And there's that cultural-based Balinese tourism again. And he said this on October 16, 2024. And of course, the culture-based tourism is often brought up as it's how it works in Bali, while in the meantime, beach clubs and malls and all sorts of amusements are being built that, well, I know that they have a lot to do with Balinese culture. So are they going to temporarily close Finn's Beach Club? What about Atlas? I don't know. There's a lot of money involved in this. So let's go on and talk about roads, because as everybody that lives here knows, and people that just visit as well, the roads here are generally in poor condition, especially at this time of the year. Why aren't they being fixed? Well, due to central government's budget-saving policy, repairs to damaged national roads have been delayed. Yes, money, of course. Maybe they could use some of that money coming in from the tourist tax. The condition of the Denpasar Gilimanuk National Road is increasingly concerning. Yeah. Although there have been improvements with short-lived asphalt patches, the road damage is actually increasing. Meanwhile, there is still no budget for repairs because the budget is still blocked. Even to implement the instruction of the Minister of Public Works for a comprehensive evaluation of the national road sections, it still cannot be done because there's no budget. However, before the instruction to do this, his party had often checked the national road, Denpasar Gilimanuk National Road. The results showed many potholes that needed immediate handling. Even some road sections that not only require patching, but also complete repairs. The plan was that in mid-January, the team would start work on repairing the damage to the road, so that when it's finished in March, there will be no more severely damaged roads, and it will be safe for road users to use during the 2025 Eid homecoming season. The funds are blocked, he said. Because they are blocked, nothing can be done. Regarding the road patching repairs carried out since January, this was actually done without a budget. The materials that were used were leftover materials, because only with makeshift materials without budget support, temporary road repairs are carried out gradually. The road patching that we do is actually community service because there's no budget, but it's our responsibility to provide services to the community in the form of decent road facilities. So we still do repairs. When asked about the causes of national roads being damaged quickly, the main factors were weather and heavy vehicle traffic. Every rainy season, the damaged roads with holes increase due to being eroded by rainwater. Added to that is the dense traffic of vehicles, especially freight transport with quite heavy loads. Mardita does not deny that vehicles are oversized and overloaded, and that this is one of the main factors that accelerates road damage. However, even though these trucks are visibly overloaded for the goods transport, the relevant parties should determine that and take action. As is known, the Denpasar Gilimanuk Road is often called the Skull Road because it's prone to traffic accidents. In addition to driver's negligence, the road condition factor is also a cause of these accidents. Accidents caused by potholes have often occurred, and some victims have even died. Let's hope that they get some money soon and do something more than these makeshift repairs, because they don't do very good. They don't last very long. Okay, and what about waste, right? Waste is one of the biggest problems, and so let's hear what they've got to say about this. Waste management capacity in Bali still weak. Surprise, surprise. The waste management crisis that is occurring in Bali requires immediate priority handling to prevent environmental, social, and economic impacts that are detrimental to the Balinese people. This was one of the conclusions of the Bali discussion on waste emergency held by the Institute for Essential Services Reform, which is part of the Bali Coalition for Net Zero Emissions in collaboration with the Bali provincial government. In the short term, there needs to be a solution to overcome the full Suwung final disposal site, TPA, so as not to sacrifice the wider public interest. Based on data from the National Waste Management Information System, waste generation in Bali province in 2024 reached 1.2 million tons. Denpasar city, the largest contributor with around 360,000 tons of waste, IESR executive director, said that in the period 2000 to 2024, waste generation in Bali increased by 30%. The causes of the increase in waste generation included a lack of awareness of waste management in most of the community, including the increase in tourists in Bali. In addition, although district and city governments have regulations related to waste, such as waste sorting, which is not done here, enforcement of regulations and limited waste management infrastructure, as well as a consumptive lifestyle with the use of single-use plastic packaging, still contribute to the increasing volume of waste. Pak Fabi said that solving the waste problem requires a holistic and integrated approach by emphasizing the circular economy, namely law enforcement, development of waste infrastructure, especially landfills, providing economic incentives, disincentives that reflect the cost of waste processing, and mobilizing community participation to reduce waste and process organic waste at the source, or the community level. This includes encouraging manufacturers to reduce their use of plastic packaging, while consumers are encouraged to adopt a lifestyle that does not rely on plastic and other single-use plastic products, and to reduce and sort waste. He also explained that although the waste-to-energy option is available, waste-to-energy investment is very expensive and can burden local government finances. Therefore, reducing waste at the source and processing it is the most economical solution. You remember how many months ago the Chinese were going to come in and build a plant that was going to convert waste into energy. Haven't heard about that in a long time. Head of Waste Management, B3 Waste, Pollution Control and Environmental Damage, Bali Provincial KLH Service, Iumade Dwi Arbana, said that Bali faces serious challenges in waste management, including overcapacity of landfills, limited land, and increasing volume of waste every year. To overcome this, the paradigm of waste management in Bali is starting to shift from a linear land-based system to a sustainable circular economy. There's that circular economy again. In the 2045 economic roadmap, one of the indicators for waste management is 100% managed waste. This includes waste reductions through sustainable lifestyles, such as shopping by bringing your own containers from home, reusing recycled products, and trying to process waste into compost, including use of the black soldier fly larva technology to process organic waste, waste to energy through the use of waste into biogas, and increasing the capacity of waste processing facilities that are closer to the community, including the construction of reduce, reuse, recycle waste processing sites. Those are called TPS3R, and integrated waste processing sites, TPST, in various regions. The director of Bali Environmental Education Center explained that various solutions for waste management. In the short term, regulations are needed that clarify the roles of the government, traditional villages, communities, and the private sector, as well as law enforcement related to waste management. In addition, collaboratively educating the public by involving the government, communities, NGOs, academics, and the private sector. So, well, there is a lot. So this circular economy, they're going to go to this circular economy. Is this going to solve the waste problems? And you may remember, it wasn't long ago, I think last month, that a person up here in the next kampung got fined for throwing his trash in the wrong place. Maybe we need to see more of that done. But hey, I'm just a foreigner. Okay, and we're going to end this up with discussion of another video that went viral. Last night I saw it and I thought, how long before this goes viral? Well, it's all over everywhere now. Bali versus Bali Muscular Duel on Jalan Legian Kuta, Bali. Turns out they were also ganging up. And this fight is cringe-worthy because one of the guys who was winning, boy, he just had the guy on the ground and kept pounding him and pounding him. And he was a muscular guy. Bali is one of the world's main tourist destinations. It's filled with foreigners. However, the action of foreign guests are increasingly daring. Despite enlivening the economic dynamics, a large number of tourists cause trouble, tarnishing the image of Balinese tourism and culture, like the action of two foreigners fighting and recorded on video, which occurred on Jalan Legian and then spread widely. In the 52-second video, two muscular foreigners can be seen appearing emotional and challenging each other, allegedly while drunk. The brawl in the middle of the road was inevitable. It was thought to be an exciting spectacle, and no one intervened until the bare-chested man knocked down the man in black and white shoes. Sadly, there was cheating because when he fell down in the middle of a row of parked motorcycles, several friends of the shirtless man actually joined in the assault and beating, kicking him and stomping him. Because of that, several security guards and allegedly friends of the foreigner who fell broke it up, fortunately. Regarding this duel, a number of sources stated that the incident took place Wednesday around 5:30 in the morning. Kuta police chief said he was reluctant to speculate on the issue. He admitted that he not received a report yet. However, we are investigating nevertheless. And so more alcohol-fueled problems, some over testosterone creatures wandering the streets, fighting each other. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this. On social media, a lot of people, foreigners and Indonesians, saying, lock them up before you deport them. Don't just deport them. Put them in jail for a while, let them see what it's like, and then send them home. Maybe that will be a warning to other people to think before they start duking it out in the streets. But as I said the other day, this is not what we need. We don't need more spotlight put on foreigners here. Okay, that is it for today. Thanks for viewing. Be kind to someone today. Be kind. We all need some kindness. And take care. Have a great weekend. I will see you soon.